My secret is...
My secret is...
Okay. Is this thing on? Yeah.
My secret is that every day I'm afraid to be exactly who I am.
I just started dating my best friend of 3 years, and I really hate it, and I don't know how to get out because I love him so much and I don't want to hurt him.
My secret is I feel like I've never been accepted by either one of my races.
I was homeless when I was in elementary school, and we couldn't find a home for months, and we lived in a Motel 8. And my mom was a gambler, and she gambled our money, our rent money away. And I couldn't pay for lunch at school, and I haven't wanted to tell anybody that.
My secret is I hope that my parents are proud of me because I always thought I was such a disappointment.
I really want my parents to be proud of me.
All right. Well, my secret is my father was an alcoholic. We were pushed around from house to house, kicked to the curb by police officers, not having really a good home. I felt like my family wasn't always there for me and just wanted me there to do what they wanted, but not what I wanted. So my hardest thing was I had to leave home, left at a very young age. But I'm happy that I found someone that stuck by me and still is, and I couldn't ask for anything else.
My only motivation of going to college is to prove my father wrong. He told me that I'll end up like my mother and end up as a stripper.
My secret is finally admitting that I have problems with mental health and really addressing it, especially in the Asian American community. It was kind of hard coming to terms with that with my family, especially my parents. So yeah, that's my secret.
I one time came across a drowning falcon in a pond, and I tried to save it, but it ended up dying. And sometimes I feel really guilty about it because I think that it probably could have died peacefully, and I think that I prolonged its life unnecessarily.
This is the first year I can officially say that I truly love myself and don't hate anything about myself and am confident in my own body.
I have a secret tattoo that says family, but my family doesn't know about it.
In 10th grade, I may have slightly hit a car and left, but pretended to leave a note because I knew people were watching me.
I'm 22 and I've never had a man.
I've been spending a lot of time shopping for the perfect pair of women's cashmere pants because they're just more comfortable than men's cashmere pants.
I have an unhealthy addiction to Harry Potter.
I thought about it.
Hey.
I'm a RA and I like one of my residents.
I recently found out that my father is not my biological father. I was conceived using donor sperm, as were both of my sisters. We recently learned this information and sent out our DNA tests, and I found out that I have 2 half siblings out there, and I probably have more. And I'm excited to find out more about it, but it's something that is still very difficult to come to terms with.
When my mother was pregnant with me, the doctors told my parents that I was going to be born with Down syndrome, and my parents were convinced that that wasn't the truth. Actually, weeks before my mom actually gave birth to me, the doctors would call her and would tell her every single day for weeks on end to have an abortion. So I almost wasn't born. My family's very religious. My dad went to the temple and was kind of praying about like what they should do. And when he said that when he came back, he received inspiration that what the doctors were viewing as Down syndrome was actually some sort of bright intelligence. Everyone actually in the church was waiting for me to be either have the abortion or have Down syndrome because they didn't believe my parents. And my parents went, had the baby, and 18 years later, here I am, and I don't have any Down syndrome. And I don't know if I have any sort of bright intelligence or whatever, but I know that I'm alive today, and I'm grateful for my parents for keeping me.
There you go.
Good.
My dreams involve entertainment and performing. I'm on stage a lot. But honestly, I'm very anxious and extremely self-conscious whenever I'm in public.
I have finally moved on from my past relationship, and it makes me really, really happy.
My secret is I am the happiest when I am alone.
It's easy to be happy when the people around you are happy, but I'm learning it's really important to be happy alone.
My secret is that growing up in Cameroon, we were very close, my brother and I, but over the years we have grown our separate ways. We're not very close anymore, and I wish we were very close because I want to have a buddy to talk to sometimes, and it's just tough because I'm so different, I guess, but I'm working on it. That's my secret. Hey. It's gonna be okay.
When I was in first grade, the kid who sat next to me, everybody would always kind of like pick on him because he was kind of gross and kind of mean to everyone. And one time I wasn't feeling good, and I remember I farted in class, and it was pretty loud, but because everyone thought he was gross, they all just assumed it was him. So everyone was like, ew, to this kid, and like making fun of him, and I never told anyone that it was me. And that's all.
My grandfather started a second family that we've never met, and every time I meet someone with my last name, I wonder if I'm related to them.
I lost the ring that my mom gave me recently, and she doesn't know. Sorry, Mom. I love you.
No one really knows me. They don't know that I'm multifaceted, that I love adventure, that I'm excited about life. Even though I'm past 50, I don't think it's over. I don't think this is all that there is for me. I think there's much more, and I'm excited about it, but I can't share this with the people that I deal with on a daily basis because they'll think I'm crazy or I'm weird or I'm, you know, what's wrong with you? You've already lived half your life, you should have done it by now. But I haven't, and there's much more to see and do for me. Thank you.
I never thought how much traveling could help me grow as a person. Like, I've never been away from home for more than a week or two. And I've been on the road for like 2 months now. And you don't always get what you want with traveling, but you get something fun out of it all the time because you meet nice people like you. Yeah, traveling's fun, and go do it.
People are complete
even when they don't need to be. We're all going through so much, and it's really, really sad to have to see other people putting other people down, or other people having to drag other people in order to advance when there's so many opportunities. It's such a crab mentality that I kind of wish that it would just end. There's so much room for each and every one of us that, to whoever's hearing this right now, literally, there's a space for you in any part that you want to get into. Do as much as you can and help the next person out, and hope that that happens for you as well. And if it doesn't, it's all good. You move on. But literally, there's no need to be an asshole to other people. You never know what they're going through. Even if someone's an asshole to you, it doesn't matter. You don't know their story. You don't know what happened to them 5 minutes ago, 5 years ago, 5 seconds ago. It really doesn't matter. Be nice. That's it.
Never gonna stand a chance. Heartbreak like a sad romance. Said that